I'd like to do is to present this evening some of the sounds that you hear from the East Coast of the United States.
Over here now. We back.
Oh, even better than we was the last time.
Baby. Whatever happened to him?
He made that album about how much he loved his wife. And people are like, this nigga's corny.
He was simping, huh? That was what
He's like, yo, chill. We don't need to know all that.
Well, good for him, I guess. Acid rap was that shit, though.
That was amazing to me when it first came out, man.
Yeah, that was a solid.
Feeling that shit. I wanted to hate it so bad. Dang it. I gotta sign into this damn Wi-Fi.
Oh, no. That's booty.
That's the booty piece.
How you doing, man?
I'm hanging on by a thread.
I like to hear it. Aren't we all?
Mentally and physically. It's downhill, guys. Just don't get old.
Once you get over 40, you know what I mean? You're washed.
My brain is like a bag of squirrels. It's wild up here. How you doing, Fen?
Oh, man. Incredible. Just incredible.
Like the wrestler?
Yeah, Mr. Incredible.
Just incredible.
Oh, shit. Aldo Montoya.
That's our boy.
That was my dude right
Just
there.
Just Incredible and Lance Storm.
Come on. And who was the other guy? Trying to think.
Shit, not Chris Candido, but it was somebody that looked like him.
He's in AEW now. Shit. Not Lance Storm. Who's another long hair guy? Kind of looked like Jericho.
Jericho had a bunch of good matches too back then.
Oh yeah.
Not Jericho though, huh? Brainstorm. Think it out for me 1 second.
I'm thinking. We got. It's not Mike Awesome because he's dead. It was shit. Blonde haired, hair down to the middle of his back. High flyer, really, really dope in the ring. And now I think he's part of AEW Creative. He shortened the hair. He reminded me a lot of a young Jericho. I'm gonna look him up.
Do it. I just saw that it was Owen Hart's birthday the other day.
Oh shit, huh?
Yeah. That felt horrible.
Yeah.
He was another one that was just such a good technical wrestler.
Yeah,
but didn't really get the shine, you know? He was overshadowed by the rest of the fam.
Yeah, he was on the come up, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Unpopular opinion. Oh no, it was just no. These days don't match up. But anywho, I was never the hugest Bret Hart guy.
No,
I mean I appreciated him and everything, but like all of the people that he really feuded with throughout the years, like I always wanted the other guys to win. Like I was more of an HBK guy.
Yeah,
always. I mean, not that him and Luger had beef or anything, but like at the time, like I was a big Luger guy over the Hitman.
The narcissist.
Fucking A, man. He hit you with that steel rod. Knock your ass out. I don't know. He just wasn't for me. I think I even liked the Anvil more than I liked Bret at that point in time.
I recall the wrestler's name now.
Hit me.
Jerry Lynn.
Yeah, I think he passed away.
No. He's
thank God. Thank God. Dude, that guy was awesome. He was you hit it right on the head. Very Jericho-like, but I think he could do more even like high-flying type shit than Jericho could.
Yeah, he was sick with it, man.
No, dude, that guy's good. I'm glad he's still in the biz, too.
Yeah, killing it. Speaking of which, last week went to New York with Harmonator.
Tell us about your trip.
We took the Acela train over there.
Ooh, look at you guys, fucking muckety mucks.
What a trip. If you ever get a chance, take the train. 130 round trip.
That's not bad at all.
Amazing. Beautiful ride, the whole ride. They got the dining cart. You're chilling. They got fucking, it's way better than a plane.
You guys are on some Orient Express shit.
So dope. Fun time. Speaking of that, I saw the new Poirot movie. I'll tell you about that later.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that.
Then took the train up there. We stayed at the Hotel Mulberry, which we stayed at before. It's right on the edge of Chinatown in Little Italy. And they had the San Gennaro Festival over there.
Okay.
And we went over there and hit it up. Got the rice ball from fucking Lucy.
Oh, the old Arancini action.
Oh my God. Fucking we got the Zeppelis, the fucking sausages here.
Talk to him.
Some pizza. We did all the things, man. Then we went over to AEW. Or actually the next morning we went to Battery Park, chilled there for a little bit, you know what I mean? Checked out the old looked at the old Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty.
Okay. You did the whole fucking
We
nine.
did the touristy thing. Then we went to the 9/11 memorial.
Jeez Louise, huh?
That's where I sent you that picture of that Virgil quote.
You guys are foreigners. Oh, that was from the 9/11?
Yeah, he did that piece at the 9/11 memorial museum.
Good Lord.
And then that was a pretty somber moment. I didn't really want to go, but Dave kind of, talked me into it. You know how Dave is.
He's a bully.
Yeah. So we did that. Then we went to the AEW Grand Slam that night.
Where was that?
Arthur Ashe.
Oh, yeah. So you did tell me that.
Right next to Citi Field. Fucking super dope. Great venue. They got that World's Fair of the Puff Daddy video. The Mo Money, Mo Problems.
Hell yeah.
Then that was a crazy event. Mox got dropped on his head with a concussion. He got taken out. Freaking Adam Cole fucking hurt his leg jumping off the ramp to come in for MJF.
Really?
Yeah, it was. A couple people got injured. It was crazy. And next day we came back. It was a great time.
Leave it all on the floor.
Yeah. You did some things last weekend. We didn't have the show because you saw Janelle Monae.
Oh, I went to Janelle Monae last weekend.
And who were the openers?
Flyana Boss was
Flyana
the opener.
Boss, yeah.
They were out there like as soon as we got to the show, and it was fucking dope as hell because they are fucking pure energy, these girls.
Crazy.
These girls
right?
are just
crazy.
Pure high octane, like don't you dare sit down because we're having a good time. And they were great. They had a great live performance. They brought out people from
Sold
the
out?
crowd. I don't really know. It was first time being at this venue.
Yeah.
It was at like the MGM something at Fenway.
Okay.
I'm not sure the name of this joint, but it was really nice inside. It was stupid clean. We just got general admission, but I didn't even realize like how like the seats, how the layout was. But it's actually really nice in there.
The MGM Music Hall at Fenway.
There you go.
Yeah. Cool. For those wondering.
So they were on stage as soon as we got there. And we were there kind of early too. That's why I was a little surprised that somebody was already on stage. But
that's been happening to us recently, man.
Yeah, a lot more than used to. That's wild. But definitely walked in there and smelling like fucking Nag Champa was coming through the vents. I was like, what is going on? It is smelling incensey in here. But just setting the mood, getting you in the right flavor.
Oh my God, yeah.
But they were dope. They did their thing. They actually brought out like,
they play that hit?
Of course they did. And they brought up like 6 people from the crowd. They were like, who knows a second verse? And so they brought up a bunch of people and like just started it again and like let the people sing while they were on stage and dancing. It was amazing. They were great. And then it was basically boom, right into Janelle Monae. I think Jadena was on the bill too, but maybe I missed him. Or maybe he just wasn't there that night. But Janelle I was fine with that.
How was Janelle Monae?
Gotta tell you, man.
Moved you?
It was ass and titties. Upon ass and titties.
It moved you. Yeah.
Oh, it moved me. At one point in time, like, so she had like 4 dancers with her. Most of them thick as fuck. but like all had like short shorts, like real short shorts, and they all had on t-shirts. 0 of them had on bras. So
This is now a thing, huh?
it was just all out there. We were just letting it hang. We were all comfortable in our own skin. And at one point in time, they were doing this like gyrating thing, like back and forth, like all the dancers and Janelle, and even like she had 3 ladies playing the horn. She had somebody on the trumpet.
She had a band,
saxophone, tuba, all ladies, all dressed the same as the dancers. Thick with it. And they were like, it was fucking mesmerizing because at some point in time, I looked down and go, how did I just get closer? How did I just move like 5 feet closer than I was before?
Yeah, it's
and
like
I didn't
when,
even feel my feet move.
It's like when Bugs Bunny smells the pie cooking.
Can't help it.
You know?
Can't help it. It's just instinctive. But
or it's like Weekend at Bernie's when Bernie hears the fucking music.
Oh, he can't help it. But it's like, those legs start to moving.
He's got to go towards the music, baby.
Oh, but that was a fantastic show. And they they did great. And I was out of there. I think we left maybe like 11:30. So it wasn't too late of a night, but leaving right on like Causeway down by Fenway, they got a new dispensary down there.
Okay.
Dude, I think it was fucking huge. It was like a shopping mall.
Yeah.
Oh, shit was crazy. But I was surprised because they were still open after we left the show.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
late night joint.
Yeah, I was like, good for them. You're going to get that good Red Sox money too.
Oh, yeah. Smart move. Yeah, and you get the drunkards coming out of there.
Absolutely.
Drop that spend some money. That's good times.
Yeah. Is that why we didn't have the show last week?
Yeah.
Did I ruin it? Sorry, guys.
Glad you had fun.
Fun. It was a fucking amazing time. I recommend. If you come to your city, go see that shit. And it's just like
How long was she up there for?
Good 45 hour.
Not bad.
Hits. Like all hits. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know I knew this many Janelle Monae songs. This is fucking fantastic. But just like a good crowd too, like no kind of issues, you know. Everybody just in there being fabulous. Doing their Sunday best.
That's awesome.
Grooving. A lot of girls holding
literally
hands.
on Sunday.
Oh. Gotta tell you, there was some lookers in there. Woo!
I believe. You saw the Poirot movie? The Haunting in Venice?
No, not the new one.
Oh, you saw
that one just came out, right?
Yeah. I saw it last week. It was meh, you know? The mystery was kind of wacky. I thought it was filmed really well. You got Michelle Yeoh was in her doing her thing, you know?
It's the homie.
But she was in it just pretty briefly. The way they make it in the commercial, it's like she's a main player. And they got me. They got me good.
They flipped it. They flipped it for real.
I love the Poirot character, and I love the actor who plays him. I forget his name, but it
Vincent something Brana, Kenneth Brana.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, you know. Not terrible.
Worth a watch.
Worth a watch, I think. You know,
maybe just not at the theater.
Yeah, definitely it'll be better at home, I think.
Compared to like those Knives Out movies.
Oh,
what do you say?
Knives Out crushes these movies.
Yeah, okay.
In every way.
All right, hey, it's worth a shot, huh?
Yeah. The Knives Out series is fantastic. Did you see the both of them?
Of course.
So good.
Yeah, who are you trying to get crazy with, SA? What are you talking about? Ooh, random thing I just saw earlier while I was at work. Your boy Usher got the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did, huh?
Yeah, good for him, man. I'll actually watch a halftime show now.
Is it going to be him alone, or do you think he'll have other artists from that era?
He'll probably bring out I can definitely see him bringing out Ludacris for Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay,
because they get a good amount of time. You know what I mean? They get like 20 something minutes, so he's gonna break out all of the stops.
Hold on a second here.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm trying to fucking log into this computer. It's been so long.
It's so long. Yeah, he's got Yeah. Oh my God. I don't mind my boo. Even when I boo. Superstar.
Confessions? What? Let it burn? Come on.
Love in This Club Part 2. You Got It Bad.
Stop it. As soon as You Got It Bad comes on, I'm taking my shirt off.
Burn. Nice and slow.
Baby, tell me what you want to do.
Climax.
I've been waiting for this for so long. You kidding me? Usher got hits, baby.
You don't have to call. Come on.
You know, now I'm about to start dancing. I need one of them Janet Jackson headphones.
Oh my
so I can
God,
just get up and just start moving.
You guys are doing the Rhythm Nation up in this.
It's okay, girl. Nah, Usher been around for like 30 years though, for real.
Yeah, since the 90s.
Just about, right?
Since like at least like 97.
And hasn't really had like a decline or anything. You know what I mean? Like he's steadily been fucking Usher.
Always killing it. Usher. Don't sleep on him.
Yeah, and he was just making some news a couple months back because he's got a residency in Vegas.
Oh,
And, you know, all the celebrities get like front row seats and he comes out and like serenades them and whatnot.
of course,
And
yeah.
Keke Palmer was up there like right after she had her baby looking all thick and delicious.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know,
Usher.
he got up in there and then the man had something to say.
Oh, he was mad.
Mad. Big mad.
Really? Why?
I don't think they're together anymore.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Usher out here breaking up homes. Yo, Roxanne, you got to chill. We're talking over here.
Do you think Do you think Usher had anything going on, or was just like
I think it was just
like a little
playful.
flirtatious,
Yeah,
funny thing, and it ruined the whole
with
marriage?
everybody that's in there, you know?
He
Son
ruins
of
a whole
bitch.
ass
Yeah,
marriage.
and yeah, I don't know if they were married, but you know, that shit is done so.
Fucking A. Usher, man. He's that dude.
Who would you want to see?
Him come out with? I'm trying to think of some like feature tracks that he has, because he has like you said, like that Ludacris joint.
Bang, that'll bang during the Super Bowl, man.
He's got the maybe Puff Daddy, Alicia Keys, Jadakiss.
She's fine.
You got to bring out Little John, right?
Of course.
Do you think he'll bring out Jay-Z?
Well, Jay-Z kind of runs that halftime thing now, doesn't he?
I think he owns part of the NFL.
I think it's like a Rock Nation thing. I don't know.
I mean, so you could. I mean, all right.
Oh,
so
he put on that. I need a girl to ride.
because you got to get some slappers on there with him dancing, right? So they can't all be features, right? Because you had to have some Usher solo joints, but then you have to have the.
I forgot that Lovers and Friends joint. Ludacris is on that one too. You could just keep Ludacris out there with him the whole time. That's another guy who could fill half of a halftime show.
Who's that?
Ludacris.
Oh,
That boy named Ludacris. Because you know he could rap, but also he can appeal to regular Joe Schmo America.
He could bring out. He's done stuff with Bieber. He could bring out Biebs.
Oh, does he still do music? I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Nicki Minaj. He could bring out Nicki.
Yeah, she's married to a rapist.
Oh shit. DJ Khaled, Drake.
Yeah. I don't know. I just want to be entertained during halftime.
I think he's gonna kill it.
I think it's good for him. Good for him.
What if he brings out Juicy J?
I mean, see, now I'm gonna have to get pills for the Super Bowl. Now we're gonna have to just turn it all the way up. That's fine. I'll make the sacrifice for the team.
The halftime getting freaky. Are you gonna watch the Super Bowl?
Now I have to.
Yeah, at least at halftime.
Now Usher gonna be there. Crazy.
You are wearing your cap shirt right now.
It's Sunday.
Yeah,
I like to wear it every Sunday if I can remember. If it's clean.
in football season.
Only during football season.
That's so good.
Hey, it's a conversation piece.
Yeah, it is.
Tell you that much. What have you been listening to lately, fella?
Been on a couple things. The Conway and Spesh album.
Okay.
Been into that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Gave that a few spins.
Yeah, I'd give that some burn.
I've been listening to the Faith is a Rock by Mike Wiki and The Alchemist.
I wanted to talk to you about this one. I haven't had a chance to listen yet. So, I've only heard like 1 or 2 songs that they put out before they actually dropped the whole thing. But I wanted to get your feedback on that one.
That shit was dope, man. That was really fun. Really good album. But the Conway, I've listened and I've listened to the Magic 3. Or Magic 3. Now, have you peeped that one?
I have. Yeah. Yeah. I really enjoy it, man.
I thought it was
I think they're on a hell of a run. I've heard some people.
They've made 3 of each now, right?
Yes.
Okay. What trilogy do you prefer?
I think the Magic wins.
Yeah.
I really do, man. Like, they're on a roll, Jerry.
Fucking Nas is on some real grown man shit on this one.
I love it. We're old. We're old people.
It's fucking really good, man.
Shoot, we're gonna have to play a couple tracks off of that one. I don't know. I even there's been so much lately that that one actually got lost in the shuffle. I brought it back last weekend.
Okay.
But yeah, I got lost in that one. The 38 joint. What else was it? Dude, Little Brother dropped a couple tracks this week.
Yeah, they did. Gosh.
I listened to that for like a day straight. And it was only 2 songs. But I felt it in my soul.
You're like, I'm just peeping this. That's it.
Yeah, man. A lot of stuff.
This week, some of the things that came out. You got the Doja Cat, which Ben Nice was recommending in the group chat.
I didn't get around to that one.
I didn't either. I think Logic had a new one. Obviously Mike Wiki and The Alchemist, which I listened to. That I give it a big thumbs up. You might hear that.
I got to hear more off that one.
You might hear that in a listening sesh pretty soon. There was a soundtrack by DJ Muggs and Dean Hurley for Divinity, the film Divinity, which features Kool Keith.
What is Divinity?
I have no clue. You might have to look that one up.
DJ Muggs. I actually went back to listen to that album again also. The Soul Assassin 3.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking amazing. You kidding me?
SD Knack.
We are so lucky right now.
Excuse me.
What is the matter with you? You brought the fucking COVID here, dude?
Yeah.
Open the window. What's the matter with you?
The SD Knack and Mike Shab dropped an album called Live at the Tabernacle.
Mask on. Nasty ass.
Torre and Marco Polo dropped a new one called Midnight Run.
Yeah, they did.
Mathematic dropped a new one. Yeah, they did. Did you peep that?
I only heard a couple.
Couples? Oh shit. A guy named Jelani Imani dropped an album called Yes. This past week too.
I'm suing for copyright infringement.
I think you should. Do you know this gentleman?
I've never heard of him before.
Have you ever met another Jelani?
Not in person, but I know of other Jelanis. Yeah.
You keep tabs on these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. How old are you? That's what I thought. Mm-hmm. Just keep an eye on it. Fucking head on the swivel, baby.
That's right.
I did see something about your Divinity. Divinity is a 2023 American science fiction thriller film written by Eddie Alcazar.
Yeah.
Starring Scott Bakula, Stephen Dorff, Bella Thorne.
Huh. Maybe I did see this. I don't know.
Karuchi?
What you got? I got the Karuchi.
Premiered at Sundance, January 2023. I gotta check this motherfucker out.
Some other things, Jelani, that dropped. Earth Gang had an EP that came out.
Listen to it thrice.
Yeah?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good?
I like their other album, the album that came out before that one better. But this is just a short little, like, 5 tracks or something. So it's pretty good.
As we know, 38 Special and Conway dropped one, but then Big Ghost Limited came in with the assist and did like a remix of the album. So it's called the Gronic Special Machinery by Big Ghost.
What?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
Yeah, Husk Kingpin dropped a new EP.
Oh.
That one's called Threesome 4 Dirty Secrets B-side.
You peeped that one?
I did not. I'm putting that on the list, though. That's for damn sure.
I'm writing that one down right now.
Yes, sir.
Get my ink and quill.
Let me see if I can find something. I think I got a good track here for you. Let's give it
Tell
let's give something to spin.
good.
Tell me something. Oh, speaking of playing music, I got hit up by Suge White. Gave us props in the show, and he wanted to know who the Haynes guy was. So I gave him
Smooth Haynes.
Gave him the links to Smooth Haynes.
Telling you, man.
So we got the big up to Suge White, man, real legend. Where my dogs at?
That's what that album fucking still knocks to this day.
Come on,
see man. Now you're making me reminiscent. Now.
Legend, thank you for the compliment, Suge White. We appreciate you a lot, man.
Oh man.
Where my dog's at? Yeah, that was my shit. Let's see what else we got here. So I wanted to play something for you. All right, this one's called "Fire at Your Idle Mind." This is Rome Streets and Joey Badass.
Okay.
All right.
That's a different combo.
Different combo.
Never in your motherfucking life. Never. Niggas ain't fucking with this. Swear to God. Hey, yo. All I had was a plan, a product, and the people to pitch it to. Apple bags in a small corner store, digital. Ambition to get it all, cause broke his brother, the miserable. Deaf is they daddy, if you dumb, then you probably missed the jewel. This is school for fools seeking inspiration. A cool master class in murder, don't accept no cheap imitation. Your chick chasing, Lebanese with chafing. You know the steez after I hit her with D, she passed the chase pin. Pay the pocket. These 85ers try to watch it, though they dumb and deaf and got limited sight in they optics. Get shot moving on some op shit. Being on top is the only option. You viewed as a flop if you not king. Stay on point and niggas be robbing you for your watch, ring, and choke and chain. Know the game. Choose a door over saving the lowest lane. That road is lame. Hell no, we don't flow the same. My mark on the track is like pus out of open vein. You hope I came to play, but I didn't. I'm more vicious. Catch you eating food for thought. Blow your brain on the dishes. Another rapper get slain is tradition. I had to listen to my intuition to make it out of the flames of Hell's Kitchen. I hear a snake hiss, they disguise it as well wishing. I've been around friend or foe and I can tell the difference. Getting dirty though off his old, lately been a religion. My right palm itching, strong wisdom on rhythm. I put it all on the table. I'm able to leave your vital signs unstable. Fire at your idle mind, it's me first before they pay you. Born king, understood I was a god at day 2. I put it all on the table. I'm able to leave your vital signs unstable. Fire at your idle mind, it's me first before they pay you. Born king, understood I was a god at day 2.
Niggas thinking shit is sweet. I roam streets with chrome heat and always keep one in the dome piece. Fucking with me ain't safe. Get caught up at the wrong time, at the right place, in the right space. My trigger finger got the itch. My Glock came with the switch. I finger fuck this shit cause life's a bitch. I keep the honeys coming quick, money coming quicker. Got these funny ass niggas feeling real bitter. It's the ones that smoke blunts with ya in the picture. Now they wanna grab the gun and come and get ya. Trust me, Joey won't slip. I got the big 4-5 with the hollows loaded in the clip. So you better stop, look and listen, cause you don't wanna be a victim of my opposition. Bless my enemy and rob him for his ammunition. Now any weapons formed against me surely missing.
I put it all on the table. I'm able to leave your vital signs unstable. Fire at your idle mind, it's me first before they pay you. Born king, understood I was a god at day 2. I put it all on the table. I'm able to leave your vital signs unstable. Fire at your idle mind, it's me first before they pay you. Born king, understood I was a god at day 2.
Hey, yo.
Shit's hard body right there.
Yo, Rome Streets, man. Come on.
Joey's with it. Yo.
Joey got it.
Do not besmirch that man's name.
Roxanne, where's your bed?
Yeah, get out of here. Go to bed. Go to your mother.
Go to your baby mother.
That was dope.
There's a lot of stuff that so much new music.
You really love to see it.
I do. I really do. Here, let me see if I got something else on deck for you.
Don't be scared, man.
I'm trying not to be. I've been real scared. Do you get any of that Rock Marciano and Alchemist merch? That Elephant Man's Bone stuff?
From like a year ago?
Nah, from like a week ago.
Oh, they did a re-release? The answer is no.
Okay.
I'm fucking broke around here, man. End of the summer was tough, man.
Oh.
About the kid back to school shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Pockets of light around here, man.
Yeah.
Why do you think I was working today on a Sunday?
This Sunday, is it? They got you working?
It's the Lord's Day. You get some double time, though. Tomorrow's a Jewish holiday. They got me working, man. I should be respecting the Sabbath.
You know what? I agree with you.
L'chaim. The fuck? It's all good. Gotta make that paper. We're gonna have a discussion later on about this whole topic, and I think that that song would have been a nice transition. But I got a random question to ask you.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Nickelodeon back in the day.
Yes.
Do you remember
Stickly?
Do you remember Nickelodeon when they were just playing like mad rap music on like All Out and
all
that and like Roundhouse, and like they would just have like mad rappers on. Like they had the Locks performing on there. Like they had Nas. They had Nas on All That.
No.
Oh man, there was an era.
I see. I think when All That came out, we were probably like freshmen in high school, I think. Yeah?
Probably. Maybe before. I think like maybe a year before.
Like 8th grade.
Because I think like I was still having like sleepovers at my buddy's house.
Because I think I may have watched that first season. Because I watched that and like Roundhouse. Roundhouse was way earlier though. That was
Roundhouse was my shit.
A few years earlier.
Even that felt like different, like more geared towards the young kids coming up, and we like rap music. They had Ice Cube on there doing "We Be Clubbing."
Wow, that was "We Be Clubbing." When's that? Like 2003, 2002?
I don't know. I'm gonna send you some links. But yeah, it was like a whole time of just them playing Wild Outs, like new rap music too, not just like, oh, we found Vanilla Ice and the and
my
collecting dust.
My son absolutely loves Kel, like crazy. He's like the biggest Kel fan.
From what show though?
He watches him on this show called Game Chasers.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's freaking hilarious. He thinks he's the funniest guy ever. And he's he plays a rapper on the show. He
is funny. He's been steadily working on these Nickelodeon shows, like even as an adult.
Just killing it.
Good for him, man. Glad
and then you see him around, you go, "Hey, there's my guy right there." Nice.
Okay, I trust him.
Were you a Kel or a Keenan guy?
I think I always saw that Keenan and Kel had different parts to play. Like Keenan was a straight man from jump, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he didn't get to be the wild one, even though maybe he could have been good at it. I don't know.
Well, he did
yeah. He was like the more seasoned actor, if you would.
I was always a Kel guy.
I fucked with that show a lot. Yeah, you kidding me? We're talking about fucking soda and whatnot. Come on.
You had Amanda Bynes was on that show.
Yeah,
Nick Cannon was on that
thing.
show. That poor thing.
Yeah, I don't think she made it.
Who was the other girl on there?
The heavyset girl.
The librarian.
She was ill.
She was amazing. Laura Beth Denberg.
Oh, did you just remember that? Or did you look it up?
No, I just looked it up.
Goodness gracious. I was like, God damn, you
Laura
know a
Beth
government
Denberg.
name.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that.
You got a whole government out there.
Yeah, 94. So we were seventh grade, maybe.
The good old days, man.
Yeah, man. And they played till, oh, shit.
What you got? You got some research?
Oh,
They got a video. Nas doing Street Dreams on that motherfucker.
are you kidding? Street dreams will make you believe.
Check your phone, you big doof.
Jesus.
Drew Hill. I wonder what song they're doing. I can't see, but there's just a lot of people that performed on that show, and it's just wild.
It's on Paramount Plus. You can watch
I don't have the code no more.
I'll log you in before I leave.
New TV.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But yeah. Also, I think Paramount's got the new Ninja Turtles movie.
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna give that shit a rewatch. I watched Barbie like 4 times this week.
What's that on?
Shit's emotional. I just bought it.
You got the bootleg? You bought it? I haven't seen it yet. Been dying to see it.
Shit hit me in the fucking heart.
Who's Nas with here? The Bravehearts?
Bravehearts. No, oops. My bad.
Jungle up in there?
That might be Jungle. Sorry. Yeah, look at us. Watching videos on our phones while we're podcasting.
Yeah, that's a great show, huh?
Yeah.
Great show we do.
You know what? That's why we're professionals.
Real tight shit we do.
That's why we get paid the big bucks.
Yeah, we'll check those out. They're on the twits. Somebody's posting them out there.
They're out there.
They're
keeping
out
the
there.
story alive.
Looking for all that. But yeah, you can check out all that on Paramount Plus. If you're a young person watching this show,
You might like it.
You might want to check that out. You might get some laughs out of it.
You might dig it. I wonder if the youngins would appreciate it now after all these years.
They'd be like, oh, that's that guy from Saturday Night Live who doesn't age.
And now, that's him as a child.
What the hell? Why does that guy look
It was like
exactly
1,000 years ago. Why is this in standard definition?
Right? Why does he look exactly the same after all these years? That Keenan aging very well.
Good on him, man.
He used to do that Bill Cosby impression. That aged poorly.
Yeah, he ain't going back there. I forget sometimes that Bill Cosby is like out and about in the world.
Keenan was in the Fat Albert movie.
He sure was.
Yeah, he was Fat Albert, right?
Yeah, he sure was.
Yeah, he's walking around right now, free as a bird.
He's just amongst the people. Remember when he had that wild shit when he was coming out of court where you just stopped to give him the real quick to the camera? Do you remember that? Oh,
wild,
it was the wildest thing, man. I'm so sorry that I actually laugh at it. But yeah, that man is out there. Protect your children. Cover your drinks.
Yeah, he's fucked up, man.
Yeah, so tell me about this Alchemist album, please.
You got the Alchemist producing for Mike and Wiki. Wiki's from Rat King, and Mike is Mike, right? Kind of hard.
I don't know what the hell that means, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
it's hard to explain his style, but
yeah, it is kind of hard to explain the style. But I think if you get it, you're like, okay, this is kind of dope, you know?
I dig him.
I dig him as well.
So
Lonnie's showing me the Bill Cosby walking up. Oh! What in the hell is that? No, just...
Your boy's a fool, man. Your boy's a damn fool.
Yo.
He's out there. He's in the streets.
But prior to that, remember when he was like at his sentencing or whatever it was, he was like pretending like to be like dead? You know?
Oh my God, I forgot about that. That really happened. That's like real life.
And he comes out, he's doing this shit, like what the fuck?
Is this a simulation?
For real. They were like, yo, he can't, Mr. Cosby can't come to court.
He's gonna make it.
He's not gonna make it. Yeah, right.
Then he's doing some fucking Three Stooges shit walking out of the courtroom. Fucking Benny Hill over here.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Are you fucking kidding me? He's goose stepping out there.
Yeah, so Mike and Wiki team up as the MCs for this Alchemist album, and it's fucking dope, man.
Is it a long album? Or is it a quick little EP?
No, it's a longer one. Let me tell you some. Let me tell you something. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you right now. All right, it's 31 minutes and 44 seconds. So quick,
Okay.
like 10 tracks.
All right.
Right, so it's a nice little, boom, boom. I don't believe there's any features on it. It's just Mike and Wiki and the Alchemist doing their thing. Beats on it are obviously fire, right?
Yeah, they're from Al.
Yeah, Uncle Al's just killing it. And Mike and Wiki together are really good. They actually do some back and forths on this, which you don't hear very often, and they do it freaking really good.
It's a seldom used art.
It really is. I don't know why. Maybe it's a very challenging thing to do to write with another person like that, but it when done right.
Maybe just people aren't in the same room like they used to be.
That could be, but
not as often as they used to be, I should say.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Or around each other like that to like, you know. It was good.
Well, fucking A, you got to play something.
Let me play you something.
Sitting there like an asshole.
Asshole. Hey, asshole.
Hey, asshole.
The mayor's a cop. The blues quadrupled up. The block is high. Shit, this how they chose to use the guap with this amount of human laws. Could have been for schools or parks, coats in the winter, in the summer, something to cool them off. Food or warmth, cause once the leaves on the tree start falling off, people gon' need heat to keep their ears from falling off. Temperature dropped and back up to the top, from the deepest BK block, back up to the Bronx. What you wanna hurry back for? Ain't journey that far? No, not getting off till the very last stop.
That repair is lost, the air is mad hot. I be mixy, quickly staring off, bearing mad garage. Should be busy with them scary thoughts, fear to ask God. I be thinking, who gon' take the ball? Don't care for mascots. Me and Wick, we bout to take it all. The year's padlock. Just listen, this shit could break the fall. Be your last try on this mission. Should be taking long and be the bad guys, baby villain. Finna break the walls and free to chastise, my nigga. We really in it, it's deeper than rap lines. It's spliffing and make my brain dissolve in evil pastime.
Even so, Jesus know I needed that lie. Weeded out my ego, but no, he can't lie. Only half the time, it's only right. I need to have pride while I laugh, cry, try and balance out both sides. If I capsized or if I go drought dry, walk out the desert or mortar the water, baptized from where I'm at. I must have been alright in my last life. That's right, when I'm thrown back in the cast iron city, that's mine. They ask why, wiki, that's lies. Ask Mike, it's ours. Be rallying up all sides.
Nigga, trust, yeah, we having a bunch to talk right from the jump. When you battle with trust, to fall high, but it's up. I done swam through the mud and tall times. Remember first, little batch of that buzz I call mom. It's your son giving back for that love in dark time. Too above it, too attached to that ruckus and hard grind. Getting too much gas in my muzzle to guard pride. All the mugs through that map like I'm puzzle, bizarre ride. I stay in touch, trying to tackle these struggles and scar mine. All this bludgeon in my memory muscles and archives. It be tough, we be banking on luck for long life. When they ask you why I give it so much, we on ice.
Must have thought it was dusk, I lost sight, saw light on the darkest of nights. I caught fire.
And know we calling your bluff, no off nights, jaw tight, on the move for my blood, we hardwired.
And son, you could do it for hype, it's alright, all while we gon' do it for love, not titles.
It's true, it's how I grew for them cuts and shark bites, war crimes, when we loot for the bucks, the guap vital.
A lot of people on my side need a piece of the pie, slice need to suffice is why I'm not idle.
That's why I be deep in the crisis, it's trying to keep alive, stop deceiving when you know that's not like you.
Hey, yo.
One more time, give us the name of that album.
That's the hold on a second. That's the hold on.
Oh boy.
Somebody say Faith is a I can't read the fucking shit.
All right.
Faith is a rock. Faith is a rock, my friend. Alchemist Wiki.
Everybody check that album out. I can't wait to dig deep into that one.
That's good, right?
Sorry, pause. I can't wait to listen to that.
Good one.
Yeah. But no, I am. Yeah, like you said, like Mike's voice and like just his rap style,
his cadence,
it's just different.
Yeah, very different.
You gotta just kind of dig it, you know, just ride it like a wave, baby.
Mm-hmm. Very good stuff.
Life's a garden, baby. Dig it.
Going back to all that, holy shit.
Holy smokes is right.
Now thinking back, now I'm remembering these things.
That was the time.
You know what I mean? Like I said, like, I didn't.
Nickelodeon.
But now I'm remembering like seeing TLC on there and being like, T-Boz, I love you. You know,
yeah.
Like, I remember the Craig Mack. And this kind of like, it's funny because this shaped like a lot of our early listening habits, you know, back then, you know.
I'm going to say yes and no, because I feel like those people already either bubbling or like we're on the, you know, on the surface.
Or maybe like you were like, oh.
Or maybe that was a big push.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, this guy might have an album out. Maybe I need to go check them out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, there are a lot of big names on their list.
The first season, I'll just go through it real quick.
Sure.
You get TLC, right? They're on there twice. They do What About Your Friends and Creep. That's just
bangers.
Then you got DeBrat for all y'all. Oh, that was,
you know I had
that.
Funkified.
Oh, you know I had it too. I bought that shit from Coconuts,
the
baby.
tape, baby.
And this is how I found out about this group going back, okay? Immature, the kid with the eye patch.
Kidding me?
Come on. Then you had Craig Mack.
That was damn, what was their big song? What did they do on the show? Constant. Yeah, that tape like a motherfucker. I used to sing that to girls.
Brandy,
Fidelity House dances.
Brandy did Baby on there.
Oh, that was first album, Brandy.
This one's aged real poorly. Aaliyah, which you think would be really good, you know.
What does she do? AJ nothing but a number.
Oh, on Nickelodeon, that ain't no that.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
That's so good.
Robert Kelly was there doing backups.
Oh, you know he was. And what? Coolio with the Fantastic Voyage. That was a huge.
Come on, y'all, let's take a ride.
R.I.P. Soul for Real did the Candy Rain.
Candy Rain, come on.
Talking about jizz.
We were tapped in every week to watch this shit, man.
Yeah. Changing Faces went on there. Was fooling around. Blackstreet. Love's in Need.
I don't know that Blackstreet song. I don't think. Maybe if I heard it.
Here's a good one. Janelle with Shame. Usher. Going back to Usher.
Usher Raymond.
Doing Think of You. A Few Good Men doing Young Girl. And
I think I got that Janelle album
Mitchell.
I think I got that on vinyl.
Man, they got so many. And then back for season 2, they got Naughty by Nature, Monica, DeBrat, Soul for Real, Run DMC does Christmas in Hollis. Escape was on there.
Talk to him.
Coolio again, Immature with We Got It. Faith Evans, Silk.
Yeah.
Monifa.
For the most part, it sounds like younger, like people on the come up.
Yeah.
It's like not too many like really like super established people. I mean, by that time, if you had DeBrat on there 2 or 3 times, then yeah, she's already
Or
big.
it was like maybe a dude with like their second or third hit. Like here's like season 3, you got LL Cool J. Who do you love? I mean, that was so big, right?
You sure?
Montel Jordan with Baby I Like. Immature again. Watch Me Do My Thing.
Immature must have got their checks from Nickelodeon.
Drew Hill on there. Blackstreet doing No Diggity. Tribe Called Quest.
No Diggity?
Yeah. Tribe Called Quest doing Stressed Out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What a song! What a song choice, though.
Crazy. Nas with the Street Dreams. Excuse me. You had Ray J on there. Let It Go. Heavy D with Big Daddy. We were talking about Heavy D recently.
R.I.P.
Aaliyah did One in a Million again.
Your love. Damn, they had Aaliyah on there for 2 or 3 episodes.
MC Light with Cold Rocket Party. And here we go. Here's a good one. Early Erykah Badu with On and On.
Fuck, that must have been like
when that first album that's like rookie
dropped.
year.
Yeah,
that's rookie year.
Yeah, put that card in plastic.
Just killing it here. And then it gets weird. Season 4 it goes from like, I guess you could say almost all black on here to then they start to incorporate other things.
Oh, then the Dwight's in.
Right, so you got
DW. Dwight.
Although you had in season 4, you had Mace, Feel So Good, Busta Rhymes.
Oh, hit.
Wyclef Jean, Staying Alive.
What Busta Rhymes? What song did he do?
Dangerous, man.
Oh man,
that
crowd must have been. Could you imagine being in the crowd at one of these things and like
Mary
12
J.
years old?
Man, come on. Mary J did everything. Spice Girls on there. So that's like the first
Spice Girls
comes in with Spice Up Your Life, right? That's when things start to get a little weird, right?
Yeah,
you got Backstreet again.
Brits taking over again.
Then Backstreet Boys come in. They like kind of debut Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls,
We're under new management.
Usher comes in. You Make Me Want. And then you got
Hit
Missy Elliott with The Rain.
Okay.
Boys
the jam.
Boys to Men with Don't Let Her Go.
Okay.
All right, here's another rookie. All right, this is like top draft pick, okay?
Where did they go? Where did Boys to Men go?
I don't know. They were the biggest things ever.
Since sliced bread. They were huge for like 10 years. And then boom.
They just stopped making music, I think. They broke up.
Is there like beef? Like what happened?
I have no clue. They still do shows, I think. I would see them again in a second. I bet they can all go. Was Tevin Campbell in that group?
I bet you Wanye did something.
Oh, you know.
Mike Wanye. I don't know.
Here we go.
Sean.
So early Boys to Men.
Okay.
Early Boys to Men, Can't Let Her Go. So here's the rookie, right? Destiny's Child.
Oh, wow.
No, part 2 they come out with.
Oh, yeah, that's them as babies.
Yeah, LL Cool J with Father, Jermaine Dupri and DeBrat, The Party Continues. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one. Salt and Pepper come through with Are You Ready? Casey and JoJo. Ice Cube, like you said, would be clubbing The Locks. If You Think I'm Jiggy. Sugar Ray with Fly.
Wow.
So
I forgot about Sugar Ray altogether.
Dude, Harmon saw him like a week ago, 2 weeks ago live.
On purpose?
Yeah, he said it was awesome.
I'm sure it was, dude. He seems like a guy I can buy a beer if I saw him.
Yeah. Who, Sugar Ray?
Yeah.
Hey,
he's not hurting anybody,
Remember he punched that guy out?
Yeah, I don't think he's going around calling anybody the N-word or anything, I think he's all right. Don't fucking prove me wrong, Sugar Ray.
Yeah, right? You better not.
You son of a... Yeah, but that is a murderer's row of musical acts, let alone that the actual show was funny as hell.
Yeah.
To me as a, young adolescent male. Everybody go watch all that.
Everybody get up.
Can I continue to hijack the show and just talk about stuff I want to?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Fucking A. We need to play at least one of those Little Brother tracks.
Oh, yeah.
This shit is going down like James Brown. They got their picnic coming up, I think mid-October down in North Carolina. And it's like them, Big Crit, Cool Kids. I think,
Cool Kids?
Yeah, dude. I was like, do I need to get a flight to North Carolina? And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm broke. I ain't going nowhere. But yeah, it's going to be dope as hell. The comedian Sam J, I believe, was hosting the whole thing. I'll find the flyer, man. It's pretty dope. I wish I could make attendance, but we got some Little Brother in the system earlier this year.
We're very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
We're very, very lucky. We saw, an epic,
incredible show.
I heard a rumor that Slick Rick is dropping a new album soon.
Nuh-uh.
His first one in like 20-something years since the Great Adventures of Slick. No, since the Art of Storytelling. That's what I heard.
I think you're telling Booba Mites.
You think? What you call me?
What you lying for?
What you lying for?
What you gotta be lying for, Ray?
Because I'm a nasty motherfucker. Whispers.
Did you end up watching that movie finally?
No, I didn't get into
dickhead.
Hoodlum.
Watch Hoodlum, everybody. Vega's a dick, and fucking email him and make fun of him. Go to his Twitter or X or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh God. You know what? It's still Twitter.com, so they can go fuck off.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they can't change that. They can't change the domain now.
Yeah.
They already bought it the way it was.
Yeah, I think if you try to change the domain right now, like it'll break the whole website. So it's like they might be working on that in the background. I'm curious if he even owns X.com.
That's a good question.
If you go to X.com, what does it do?
I don't know. You're the one on your phone, doofus.
Oh, I'm trying
telling
to
me.
I'm
Fine.
trying
I'll
to-
fucking look up.
I'm trying to look up your music.
I'm
here.
guessing it's going to be porn.
Oh,
to be quite honest with you. But
yeah.
you know what? I mean, I can throw this fucking
Thing in the trash.
I can throw this thing in the computer. No, X.com comes up to Twitter.
Really? Does it redirect you to Twitter.com?
Sure It sure does. They probably paid a boatload for
The
that.
biggest loser, man.
That's wild, man. It's
What
not
a
even
bum.
X.
What a bum.
Yeah, he's over there now.
Okay, we got two new Little Brother tracks. First track's called Wish Me Well, and the other one is called Glory.
They're both great. I like the second one better personally, but we can play one or two. We can play them all. Yeah,
One.
we can do whatever you want.
All right, let's just try this out.
Yeah, open up your hearts.
Conductor.
Oh,
Yeah, it's LB.
oh no.
Morning type
Come
shit,
on.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We have a problem.
Glory, glory, standing on the shoulders of giants. Robert Ory, a bit of his story. Bitter niggas bore me, all praises due. I was rocking the cane, my brother Rock came too. Now they dope sick, I author like Beth Macy. Penmanship that drive critics and crowds crazy. Limitless 20 years, and there's no safety. And we still letting rounds off. TV in the background with the sound off. Carpet worn back and forth pacing. A better me, I was always chasing. Niggas now be content, then they get complacent. Origin stories start to change up. Nigga, don't ever bring my name up unless you talking about the best still. Break a leg, nah, I train to kill. Rapping over vocals at shows, it shows you still leaning on training wheels. 35, time to pay the bill. Hey, Dunny, talk to him. A&R, I give a spark to him. I rearrange the whole clip for a grip, no discounts. Once it hit, quietly dismount. This is full circle, a evolution. However you see it, just know we cutting through all pollution. Pooh and Tay mix it up, that's an ill solution. Add conductor, it's a revolution. Now we televised.
Glory, glory, my name has been verified. The young boys and the vets, they all testified. The game is primitive, our differences we can set aside. 20 years of evidence, fake niggas was terrified. My track record is far beyond any rap record. Due to knowledge and some fact checking. Through all the trials and the tribulations, me and rappers stood adjacent, playing through the modulations with no half stepping. They say they love you, but they pull out at the last second. A damn shame, rap game withdrawal method. Saw my name on the walls of colleges where they played LB in pursuit of their scholarships. I am not anonymous, I am the apocalypse. You a koala, I'm a grizzly, bro. We polar opposites, the bare minimum. So you know it ain't no stopping this. Leaving niggas senseless. Back in my youth, I was defenseless. A man-child scared to get in trouble in the trenches. When my belt got tighter, I never buckled. We served up stew and fans open their mouth wide. But I live in my head, and I don't really do outside, so don't make me over. 44 years and no grades, I'm amazed. Can't believe I made the quota, pushing dual baby strollers. Putting words down on the page with the gaze of a crazed Ray Liotta. Baking soda, I got baking soda. Rapper Tigolo, Dunny Scudder, we taking over. Just cause you don't have a drink, that don't make you sober. And just cause you don't write it down, that don't make you hover. Glory, glory, the end of my story getting closer. Temperature rising, but the world is steady getting colder. Leave me alone, ring the alarm, and tell the vultures, stay the fuck out the garden if you gon' horticulture.
The number one set is sound. LB, nigga. LB, nigga.
Bacon soda. I got bacon soda.
That shit's sick, huh? Conductor.
Yeah, Fonte is amazing. Amazing. I love lyrical ass rappers, and he's a lyrical ass motherfucker. Rapper Big Pooh is sneaky because I think he is almost just as good. Like, I like him almost as much as I love Fontegalo. Because Pooh will hit you with the sports references of the cut and just be like, oh, word. Thank you. Thank you. You were watching that game, too.
Glad you were there with me.
Fonte will hit you with some random Denzel Washington reference from like an interview he did with Jamie Foxx like 2 years ago. And I was like, I was there too. I remember that also. So I love them. Little brother for life. LB fam.
Yeah, they're the best. If you get a chance to see them live, do it.
Dude, do yourselves a favor.
Do it. See them in Janelle Monae.
Somebody leave it pregnant.
So, according to Hip Hop DX, Slick Rick is reportedly writing first album in 24 years. Jonathan Mannion, who has shot more than 300 hip-hop album covers throughout the course of his career, took to his Instagram on Thursday, September 7th, to reveal that he'd met with the Lottie Dottie rapper and learned about the upcoming new heat. That sounds corny. Anyway.
Who's writing this article?
Bernadette Giacomozo. That's a lot going on here. Reasoning, this man has lived a hell of a life to reach this current calm, he wrote in the caption. Blessed to have received the call that the new album was on the way, a fresh new approach to tunes. Now with newly created legendary photos to match, we collaborate well. As I did the first time that I ever photographed the incomparable Rick the Ruler in 1998, I brought champagne to toast him. Moet Chandon, always flowing. I was also knighted again, a renewal of vows of sorts. Being knighted by Slick Rick means you get to wear the chains.
Hell fucking yeah.
Boy,
that's a big privilege.
That is pretty sick.
I feel like I need to do like push-ups and shit before he actually did that. Like, I don't know if my neck is strong enough.
Yeah, your head just might fall off. You'll be like the headless horseman.
I fucking get decapitated by the Rick the Ruler's chain. A terrible story my child to have to tell to her friends. You seem like a nice guy. Yeah, he had a weak ass neck.
Yeah, he did. Couldn't hold that shit.
Oh, I'm seeing this guy now. Oh boy.
He's a photographer.
He can handle it though.
Yeah,
he looks strong as hell.
Yep, he got the high pants on.
Oh fuck yeah.
He's waiting for that flood to come.
He's proud of it. Everything's coming to Millhouse for this one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I said that the other day, or the old lady said it to me the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, word, I haven't thought about that in a while. And I was like, that was one of the most odd episodes of The Simpsons. She was like, oh, that's from The Simpsons? I never knew that that's what you were referencing. And I'm like, dude.
Is there another Millhouse?
I was like, do you know any other situation where, like, did you actually think it was talking about a mill house? What is going on? So no, I'm like, we're going home immediately watching this clip. No, we're watching the whole episode. Dang it.
Oh, man. That's good stuff.
But now she gets it even more.
Good. Good for her.
Hey.
You know,
if we don't teach the people, how are they supposed to know?
Exactly.
We can't just make fun of people for not knowing.
Speaking of which, we're gonna do all those things right now.
Oh, okay.
All right. The topic at hand. We're talking is hip hop sampling getting lazy. This is a recent
I didn't read the article, so you're gonna have to teach us all.
This one's by Stereo Williams. Nice writer. This is from a month ago, right? So this is just gaining traction.
Also,
now.
That Slick Rick article that you were just reading from was from like the beginning of September.
Yes.
That was from a while ago also.
Yes.
So maybe if there is any validity to that, maybe it's sooner than later.
Yeah, we hope so. That would be great.
I mean, I would not hate it at all.
After decades of brilliance from producers across the spectrum of popular music. Oh, this is from, I said Okayplayer. Okay, good. Artistically,
who wrote the article?
Stereo Williams.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now so I can follow along with it.
After decades of brilliance from producers across the spectrum of popular music, particularly hip-hop music, sampling shouldn't need to be artistically defended or creatively qualified. One listen to the freewheeling whimsy of De La Soul's 3 Feet High and Rising, the crate-pillaging chipmunk soul of early Kanye West albums, or the flurry of dark and disparate sonics that make up a masterwork like Danny Brown's Atrocity Exhibition should crush any conception that sampling can't be art of the highest order. Although newer artists and producers continue to breathe new life into the endless possibilities of sampling, there's been growing criticism of contemporary popular music reaching back to sample the most obvious music in the most reductive ways. Amid a flurry of sample-driven hits dominating the charts, as a result, there's an ongoing conversation about what constitutes creativity and what, in essence, is just lazy sampling. All right, so a little, kind of gives you, butters you up before he hits you,
Before I act like an old man, I just like to say that this is an age-old conversation.
Yes, been going on
since I was a kid and rap music was
your dad would be like, oh,
almost in its infancy. You know what I mean? Like people are like, oh, this is just
that's James Brown.
I was like, oh, you youngins don't know what this is. They just took that song and they made it that song, which is 100% correct.
Yeah,
absolutely right. But at the time, I was like, man, no, this is MC Hammer. This is Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, exactly.
This is,
whatever it might be.
Anything on Bad Boy Records between like 94 and 98. Like all that stuff, they'd be like, oh, this is just an old Diana Ross song. This is just a James Brown sample. This is just,
Did you read this article already?
No, I'm looking at it. But listen, that's what the old folks around me used to tell me all the time. So I'm not surprised that they're doing it now, because now I hear it too. Now they're sampling that dumb shit that Bad Boy was, I don't know. Keep going.
All right, thank you.
Keep reading.
Excuse me. Coi Leray's hit single Players prominently features a flip from Grandmaster Flash in the Furious Five's The Message.
Sorry, I haven't heard it.
I have not either. I could play it here, but I'm not going to.
Her
follow-up single Make My Day flipped Technotronic's club hit Pump Up the Jam. Pump it up. Pump the jam. That was a good one. Aside from these, critics have also called out Jack Harlow's First Class, which samples Fergie's early 2000s smash Glamorous, Nicki Minaj's Super Freaky Girl, which revisits the frequently sampled Super Freak by Rick James. Saucy Santana's Booty, which samples Beyonce's Crazy in Love. And more recently, NLE Choppa's It's Getting Hot, which samples Nelly's Hot in Here, as other culprits of this recent phenomenon. I disagree with this recent phenomenon thing. Like this is, like you said, Jelani. A tale as old as time.
Tale as old as time.
But
song as old as rhyme.
Yes. In reality, this isn't anything new. Those who grew up with the rise of Bad Boy in the 90s have argued how Sean Diddy Combs employed a similar strategy to craft many of the label's signature tunes, as they scored chart toppers by looping disco smashes, Diana Ross, I'm Coming Out, rock hits, Every Breath You Take by the Police, and R&B classics.
Guess what? They're
the Isley Brothers, Between the Sheets, for their non-iconic rap tracks. But it wasn't just Diddy. There were producer duos like the Trackmasters, who co-produced other Bad Boy hits alongside Diddy as well.
Oh my God. Really just talking about Bad Boy right now.
Yep. Who cultivated the sound for most of Will Smith's debut solo album, Big Willie Style, sampling 70s hits like Sister Sledge's He's the Greatest Dancer and the Whispers. And The Beat Goes On.
I can't wait to actually watch that.
For Getting Jiggy With It and Miami, respectively. The Fantasy remix from Mariah Carey famously samples Genius of Love by the Tom Tom Club. Interesting. Still, this hasn't stopped the criticism that contemporary rap artists and their producers have faced. Leray recently released her second album, Coi, and so much of the commentary of the project is centered on the prevalence of the samples, from the previously released singles Players and Make My Day to her reworking James Brown's Man's World. billed as a duet with the late icon for her own Man's World, and Leslie Gore's It's My Party, I'll Cry If I Want To on My Body, and heavy-handed use of these songs have been divisive. Didn't Coi Leray's album sell like 30 albums?
I think it would. I don't know.
So,
I don't know her music, so I can't even tell you if she's garbage or not because I just don't know her music.
I don't even think it has to do with like being garbage, but like really these songs are not really even hitting anywhere, you know? So it's like, are these songs even hits? We've never heard them.
I see her on Twitter dancing funny. That's it. I don't even know what she sings.
Well, you have a teenage daughter.
Yeah.
You don't hear her bumping Coi Leray.
Nah, because I'm not going to even say that, but you know when you try to get somebody to do one thing so bad that they just go in the opposite direction?
Yes.
I'm not even going to tell you what kind of music she listens to.
Well, I know she went to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big tick.
You're a great dad.
Yeah.
I would have gone to that show in a second, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Big Taylor Swift.
Next time
Big Swiftie here.
Next time you could have been the chaperone.
Shit, I would have been the chaperone in a second. Anyways, we didn't feel for a second that there is a box we need to stay in, producer Johnny Goldstein said about working with Leray on Coi. Goldstein, who has produced a bevy of hits for artists ranging from Black Eyed Peas to Lotto. That sounds like
wow.
It sounds like something
That's all over the board right there.
Yeah, it really
There's both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah. Said he doesn't understand the criticism surrounding sampling, adding that at this point it's just part of the grand musical tradition.
Yeah, yes, but no. I think it depends on how you do it.
All right, well, he gets into
And
it.
speaking of
this
article is talking a lot about Diddy and Bad Boy and stuff. Did you see a couple of weeks back that it was reported that P. Diddy just returned the publishing rights back to former Bad Boy artists?
I did hear that. And did you hear that some of his mans in them was like, yo, fuck this guy?
Well, at first,
this shit's worthless now?
At first, I saw a bunch of people like, oh, that's so nice of him to do that. And in my head, I'm like, why did he have it in the first place for this long?
Right.
Like, he should have been giving that back to them.
Yeah. One of the dudes who used to write for him and, was featured on a few tracks, came out and was like, yo, fuck this guy. Like, what? He's like, this stuff is worthless. It's like, he's like, that's giving me like he's like, I needed the money back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now It's like, I'm not even making any money off it. What do we got? Like pennies? Or was it was
Thanks a lot.
Sad.
Unfortunately, nobody is listening to that Black Rob album anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, you know what I mean?
I am.
Yeah, exactly. I am too, but it's
clearly
not like, like that. I was actually talking about that with Billy Slang. I asked him about it because, he was friends with Black Rob. So I was like, what do you think about this situation?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yo, this whole shit's whack.
I felt that. As soon as I read that, I was like,
it's
it
a
just
big
doesn't
farce.
feel right.
It's a big farce,
Don't give this man credit for something he should have done a long fucking time ago.
Like, I guess they tried to ask like the Locks or Chic Luke or
I'm sure they didn't even want to hear it.
They were like, yeah, we've already had that.
Of course. That's why they had that breakup in the first place.
You're like, well, we need that money now, Diddy, or we're coming to your place.
The rap game is a wild place.
Yeah, it is.
We should teach rap classes.
I would be down for that. It could be fun. My biggest heroes are producers that sampled music all the time, he said. So when you say hip hop, the first thing I think is, where did the sample come from? For me, that's part of the language. With Coi, it was obvious. That should be part of the language of that album. We play with different genres, but it's all hip hop. Aside from creative criticisms, for labels, there are more direct concerns with this kind of music making. With a major release like Players or Lotto's Big Energy, which also samples Genius of Love, the logistics of sampling...
See, now we're just being repetitive.
Exactly.
We're using the same samples.
Same samples, right? The logistics of sampling a well-known classic can be heady to navigate. Ibrahim Rashid, the senior vice president of MNRK Music Group's urban department, shared that the process of clearing a big sample can sometimes be tedious and ongoing. In most instances, it's pretty easy, he said. In other instances, it's been incredibly difficult, where you've had to literally knock on the person's door who owns the sample or try to catch them at the dinner table while they're at Nobu or somewhere. It's been that bad. I have a 4-week window until the release date to make sure the sample language is there, he continued. Typically, if I haven't initiated a conversation with the sample owner, I don't put the record in the marketplace. As long as there's some sort of conversation happening, we're pretty safe. And then the terms of the entry get closed within the next few months. Next year, we eventually do come to terms after the record is out. But during that time, a negotiation could take a second. It's really hit or miss. That's pretty interesting right there.
You really worked on your professional reading.
Thank you.
Bravo, sir.
Thank you.
You did that thing right there.
There are certain producers who have set the standard for sampling as artistry. Hank Shockley and the Bomb Squad introduced one of the most innovative sample-based production styles into popular music with their dense, funky sound collages exemplified on the classic Public Enemy albums. It's often said that the Bomb Squad's approach is almost impossible to pull off today because of clearance issues, but the crew's brand of noisy grooves was unlike anything heard before, defining and redefining what audiences and critics considered creative sampling and elevating the approach. But Shockley doesn't buy into the idea of lazy sampling. People say what's lazy, but I think it's very difficult to sample, he said. A lot of the work is done in just finding the piece that you want to sample, and then there's a reason why you're using it. For example, if somebody is using something, what I call straight up, that's cool. You're just taking a 4-bar loop and looping it. Or if you take that 4-bar loop and you break it up into sections and sample it, that's cool too. Or you just take a little tiny piece of it. The question is, what does the creativity yield you? So many of hip-hop's most beloved songs are built around samples. In the late 90s, hip-hop solidified its mainstream takeover on the backs of glossy hits that featured recognizable loops.
Too glossy.
Yep. Wyclef Jean's We're Trying to Stay Alive was built around Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. Similarly, Missy Elliott's The Rain, Super Duper 5, prominently featured Ann Peebles' I Can't Stand the Rain.
That was done well, though.
Yeah, it was done really well. A generation ago, those artists were often criticized for not doing anything more than reworking the familiar in a way that felt obvious. To me, it's just bringing different kinds of songs from different kinds of genres with different kinds of history and reimagining that, Goldstein said. It's all about what you sample. Another producer who has drawn acclaim for decades with a gifted ear for samples, Diamond D, cut his teeth as part of the famed Diggin' in the Crates collective and came from the record shop nerd fixation that defined early 90s East Coast crate diggers. Like contemporaries...
What'd you call me?
Crate diggers. Like contemporaries Large Professor, Pete Rock, and Q-Tip, D made a priority out of finding samples that were anything but obvious. Some people call loops lazy samplings. And it might be, D said, but it's what you sample. What you sample is as important as how you chop up and loop it. If somebody is just sampling what's been used 1,000 times, then that's lazy. But if somebody loops up something that people have never heard before, then it becomes special. Taking a loop straight up, there's a reason why you do that. Because you want to get across an idea that loop represents, he continued. Boom. So if you want to get that across, because you keep in mind you're trying to make it an emotional connection to the listener. Sometimes you have to hit them over the head with something that's very obvious that they'll understand. And that's when, to me, it's obvious to use something like a 4-bar loop and be repetitious about it. For Shockley, it's all about your objective. And he has no issue with anyone trying to reach far and wide, even if that hasn't always been his objective. The stuff, what we're doing, I wanted to make an emotional connection to the creative cats, he said. When you're looping a 4-bar loop, you're trying to reach the masses. The masses will be like, oh, I remember that. My mother played that for me when I was younger. You're targeting a wider audience. The stuff that we were doing was more sample bits, taking the smallest amount of the sample and reworking that with other samples to create that 4-bar montage. That, to me, is speaking to a smaller set of people who are future producers, so to speak. So that was the mindset of the stuff that we were doing. I've heard and I've collected all the records from the past and the present, and I've looked at them and asked, what is everybody doing? What are they trying to get across? the surge in sampling heavy.
Hey, can I stop you here for a second?
Yeah.
Your voice is getting graining.
I'm sorry.
But no, I'm just kidding. I feel like in that same vein of what he's talking about, it's not like what you sample, it's just how you sample it. So even if you want to be lazy and do something that everybody's heard before, if you do it in a different way, we'll receive it better. But like, I feel like house music, like a good house DJ is really good at that.
Oh yeah.
Like maybe you've heard this one little part, this one loop before, but I never heard it like this. You know what I mean? Never heard it in this kind of fashion. I think
I like how you dropped that there. That was very slick.
That creativity is what you need, like, sure, like people might think they know what they're about to hear, but fucking flip it on them.
Yeah, you flip you.
Flip you for real.
Flip you for real. I like how you brought up house music there because it's a lot like hip hop sampling in that way. You know what I mean?
DJing like a motherfucker.
It is, and you're doing a similar thing too with those house producers. They're doing little things like that too, where you go, "Oh, I remember that," or even some other EDM stuff. Like in the '90s, we would hear like Inspector Gadget or like the Tetris,
the raves, because you would hear it like in its infancy. They just play you a little inkling of it,
and you'd be like, "Hey, what's that?"
Wait a minute,
and then 5 minutes later, it kicks in, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
You done did it now.
Now the ass is kicking in.
Yeah, exactly. Now then the place is blowing up like crazy.
It's just like, was that a fairy? No, like a real, like from the books. Not homosexuals. They were all over the place.
Yeah. Good times.
Hey, live your life, bro.
The surge in sample heavy hits indicates that producers and artists are doing exactly what Shockley said, trying to reach a wider audience. Nostalgia for familiar songs plays a part in that too, according to Rashid. I don't think everyone's doing it necessarily to reach a wider audience. They might, let's say they're new, right?
Boy, I'm going to disagree because the one thing that a new artist is going to want is exposure.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just saying like, that might not be the thought of a producer going into it. Like, let's say you have, who's the kid? Little Nas X, right? He does the Old Town Road, right?
Blew up.
Blew up, right? And that was like a $25 thing off BeatStars or something like that he bought, right?
Hey, good for him. I haven't heard from him.
I haven't heard from him in a minute. Yeah. But you had that was a big hit.
Like, I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, using that was it Billy Ray Cyrus?
Mm-hmm.
Using that. And that was,
and then Billy Ray jumped on. They were like,
they both blew up from it.
Let's all make money.
It was a big thing. So maybe that isn't the intention, and then it just happens. You know what I mean? You could have that huge blow up, and they might not and like, let's say if you're a young producer, you're like, "Oh, this sounds kind of interesting. Like, I'm sampling for first few times. I'm going to take something that I know that's pretty obvious because that's just, I'm not a digger by any means yet. You know what I mean?
You can stop calling me that word.
I'm so sorry.
But again, like we started this conversation it's been happening for so long.
As old as time.
I don't think I was young. I was old enough or mature enough to understand if at the time was that lazy sampling back then. Like, I don't feel like it. I feel like things were still.
Was the cup always broke?
Oh boy, it's broke now. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there was just more creativity because there was just so many different sounds that even now, you know what I mean? We were talking about that Little Brother show. Cool Kids are gonna be there. Like the production on those Cool Kids shit is way different than a lot of shit that I listen to, and that's and I love it because it's it's its own type of sound.
Yeah,
a little bit of gold, Motorola pager, fresh haircut, clean shave with the razor.
Oh, kids and producers are discovering music that may not be old, but they're flipping records that were pretty big, but novelty type of records. It's more of a nostalgia thing for the audience, he said. drill artists who make hardcore gangster.
Yeah, fuck all that nostalgia thing. These little kids are walking around with T-shirts of like old bands and rap groups. They don't even know who they are. All right, this isn't cool. It's not cool to wear shit that you don't know. All right.
Back in the day, we would call you a poser.
Listen, this friggin' kid at his school, we were talking about it, me and this gym teacher, and this kid was walking by that had a Guns N' Roses T-shirt. And the guy was like, hey, what's the lead singer to that band there? And the kid was just like, puzzled, like kind of straining his brain.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with Axl Rose. And the kid's like, I don't know. He goes, give you another hint. It sounds like Axl Rose. And they just didn't get it. It was just like, all right, get at it. So, like, posers.
Yeah.
Can't have it.
No.
I don't like it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. Nostalgia for things in the audience. He said, drill artists who make hardcore gangster-leaning drill records will sample something that the parents like and that expands the audience to a radio audience. There's an uptick because of how quick and easy it can work to a mainstream audience. Derek Arrow, Senior Vice President.
But it's whack if they don't know the original things. If they don't get why the sample is a good sample.
Right. And
that's why it's whack.
And that can lead to other problems, yeah. Derek Arrow, Senior Vice President of A&R for RCA Records, second into this. Yeah, there's an uptick in sampling simply because the creativity community is trying to get fans to feel something familiar but also new and fresh at the same time, he said. Everything happens in waves, and right now the wave is grabbing old material and flipping it. So often, hip-hop's past is shared like a history lesson. The rap social studies approach treats artists' albums and songs of yesteryear like simple historical signposts that younger artists are lectured about rather than great music that can actually inspire them. But the greatest benefit in sampling, whether lazy or not, has always been the way it connects music of the past to current tastes and formats of the present. There's the magic of sampling, Goldstein said. It's always cycles. When I was young, it was always amazing to me that the stuff that Dr. Dre sampled is the stuff that he grew up on. He grew up on that music. And with every generation, it's like that. You're creating music and your inspiration is usually the stuff that you grew up on. That's life for me. The early 2000s, that's my shit. That was Stereo Williams. A good article, I thought. He didn't answer his own question, which I thought was kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to ask a question and then you don't answer it at all, you know, like.
It was rhetorical, motherfucker.
Yeah, I guess. So the question, has hip-hop's sampling gotten lazy? No, it hasn't. It's like you said, it's a tale as old as time. You know, if you're gonna sample something and people think it's fresh. You made a great example of MC Hammer. You hear Hammer, and you go, "Oh shit, that's that fucking Rick James shit." You know what I mean? Like that's
jump.
You're like, "Oh, that's dope. Oh, that sounds
Off
really
jump.
good." You're like, "I know that's Rick James, but this sounds really nice." Or you also mentioned, Vanilla Ice. You hear that ding 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 ding, and you're like, "Oh, that's that David Bowie and fucking that other cat and the Queen Cat." And then all of a sudden you're like, "Stop, collaborate, and listen." And you're like, "Oh,
it's not the same though."
Not
theirs goes ding 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 ding.
Yeah, and mine goes
ding 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 ding.
And so you have that, and it's like, "Oh shit!" Like you get sucked in, and then you're like, "Oh, hit them with it." Nicki Minaj had one a couple years ago. My Anaconda, she did the Baby Got Back. People could have thought that was lazy, but
I don't think
it was a slapper though.
Yeah, but then people they don't know that is not an original production right there. You just straight up stole it. You know what I mean? Right. It's not even like you flipped it.
Can I stop you right there?
Go ahead. Stop me. Somebody stop me.
All right. Now think back, right? It's 1990.
I was there.
You were there. All right. Papa Sims, right, is in the place. Government. He's there. He hears you playing Hammer. he's saying probably the exact same thing that you're saying right now.
Yeah, more than likely. But right around the same
Yeah,
time,
like probably the exact same thing.
I think everybody in my family was saying the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
like this is just, this ain't nothing but no.
My
Like
mom,
because like they would source, they would like quote who like, oh, I know
Exactly.
this record. This is
that's
from
James Brown. This is fucking,
But like they got the receipts, you know what I mean? They could
Right.
tell you. I was like, I bought this record then.
But see, that's the same thing because you're like, they don't even know that this is freaking,
I'm repeating the cycle.
You are. It's great.
The fucking snake is fucking eating his tail like a motherfucker
Isn't it horrible?
right now.
That's
dude.
what happens when you get old.
I feel like I'm in an episode of Dark right now.
Yeah, it's fucked. You got
This is
fucked up.
wild,
You got
dude.
fucked
I'm
up.
in
It's-
fucking sick mundus.
What's that other one? The
Shit.
Black Mirror. You know what I mean? Like
Black Mirror. That was the most vague thing. There were fucking 27 episodes of Black Mirror.
that's right. It can go anywhere.
You're fucking wackadoo.
But even with the lazy samples they were talking about, like, oh, the 4-bar thing might be a lazy sample, but then you look at someone like Rock Marciano,
Yeah.
who has
Kill it in that
who's
format.
innovated and killing the format and inspiring other people, and they're not using that they're not using that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like they're also digging. They're not using. Granted, there are some things that you and I, who are very musically, we hear a lot of stuff.
Snobby?
Yeah,
Oh.
very snobby and things like that. Yeah.
Inclined? I don't
yes,
know. All of the above. We just love music.
all the things, right? So we might hear a sample, that other people don't recognize. We go, oh,
Yeah,
oh
I
shit,
remember
that's
that. Yeah,
that's
I
that's
remember
Michael
when-
McDonald. That's the MF Doom. Or
Yeah.
oh my
I
god,
remember
that's
Jedi Mind Trick used that.
yeah. See, so I
Can't
don't
wait till
think.
we get a fellowship.
Yeah, come on. I think he should have answered the question better.
I mean, he proposed the question.
Yeah, he proposed the question. I don't think it's gotten lazy. I think once again, like it says in the article too, it's just people get that familiarity. They hear something that their parents probably played a bunch, and they go, "Ooh, I recognize that. That's more my style." Because people are doing the rapidy raps on it or whatever it might be.
Can I yes and you?
Yeah, can't stand you.
Yes, and I think it depends on the genre of music that you're listening to. What kind of hip hop? Because as you all know, hip hop is not a monolith. Not everything is just straight up hardcore gangster rap music, so therefore has to have hardcore gangster rap beats. Rap music is also like conscious rap. Rap music could also, hood rap. I mean, rap music is all over the place. So the types of beats that you need for certain different niches of rap has to be different. So please just open up your minds.
Open them up.
Just do something different. We're here for it. Okay? Sorry. It's late at night and I'm tired.
We're very tired.
Gotta get up early too. It's all good though, but like for real, like just don't be dirty under there.
Don't be dirty under there.
You got a stink box.
Let's play another track. And
Yeah,
then
we
we'll
haven't
get
played
out of
music
here.
in a while. No, let's play a couple.
It's getting late, Johnny. I gotta.
You could do that other
All right, I'm hungry.
little brother. We
That's
could do
exactly
some
what I
Soul
was gonna do.
Assassins. Oh, have you heard yet?
The Soul
Oh, come on.
Assassins? No, I didn't hear that yet. I gotta get up on it. LB.
Wish me well or call me Ishmael. Croquettes and grits, nigga, this is that fish scale. This is that dispel. Rumor that we not active. My man said, Tate, come and get your plaque. And when I came and got it, saw our names was misspelled. Pulled out the parking lot and almost fishtail. Pulled out receipts to show my heart don't tell tales. Legends of the fall, I should be appalled, but that's par for the course. LB, we foot soldiers who on march to the beat. Everybody's favorite, let's keep it discreet. 2 sets of footprints laid out at the beach. Avoiding waves.
Here, my dear, let's listen to Marvin Gaye on a gramophone playing Anna song just to say you're coming on to me, and I want you horizontally pronto. So roll that fronto leaf like Tonto. Yeah, that's Tonto me. You have the right to act irresponsibly. Shouts to the ruler, I'm always indebted. Made my first record on an OK computer, cause I saw where the radio was headed, and still said fuck 'em like a nigga had a fetish. And should have been vetted. Every one of y'all get some credit. Fill 2 sets of books, but we never saw a check. What you need in life? Is it money or respect? When you got power, then you know you getting both. The road less traveled, then you know you getting close. And if they bought your ass a chain, that's your budget getting choked. That's a note for me, dog. Not willing to do something strange. Be at the mercy of others pulling the puppet strings. I say it gladly, I'm not Milton Bradley. So stop playing on my fucking name. A long way from when I weighed a buck and change. Heavyweight shit. We just make shit to shake all the competition up like Clubber Lang. What a fucking shame. And another thing, wish me well or call me Simon. To no one's surprise, it's looking like we morphing in the Lord of the Flies. I just wanna slice while maintaining my peace. I don't need the whole pie. Yo, wish me well or call me Ishmael. I'm leaving here with something, you can call me Denzel. Everybody know it's LB, nigga. LB Bennett.
You know, it's wild because before you got here, I was just watching The Whale.
Yes.
With Brendan Fraser, and at the beginning,
Fraser.
Yeah, what you said. And at the beginning of the movie, there's straight up like a part where he is writing or reading an essay about Moby Dick.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm not even gonna ruin it for anybody. Just I haven't finished it yet, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay.
But I recommend y'all give that a look. I just remember, dude. Prayers up for our man Krayzie Bone.
Oh man. That's what
Prayers
what
up.
I'll play us out to. Prayers up to Krayzie Bone. He apparently is having some health issues right now. I'm so far away from the mic.
Yeah, get in there.
Hold on a second.
You look like the
here.
whale for real. You look like Brendan Fraser.
Fraser.
What is it? What is the medical condition that he has?
He has something.
I can't pronounce the name of it. My
let me see if I can.
I think my tongue is swollen.
Krayzie Bone.
By the way,
yes.
we were talking all that sampling stuff. We were talking Coil Ray and all that nonsense. Isn't her daddy Benzino?
Oh, they got beef, those two, or whatever. There's a whole her daddy Benzino.
Oh boy, there is so much unpack there.
Yeah,
we gotta get into that.
Krayzie Bone of Bone Thugs and Harmony is reportedly in the hospital fighting for his life. According to inside sources, Krayzie checked himself into a Los Angeles area hospital on Friday. Wow, people die there. September 22nd, after he started coughing up large amounts of blood.
That's not good, yeah.
That is not good. Krayzie suffers from sarcoidosis, an inflammatory disease in which the immune system overreacts, causing groups of cells to form clusters of inflamed tissue called granulomas in one or more organs of the body.
And then in this case, it was the lungs?
I would assume so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. High Tech and the Real Tech 9 with the prayers up in the comment section. This is from allhiphop.com.
Oh, man.
We hope he's okay.
That's the homie right there.
You know, Jelani, might have some things on deck for the listening session.
Well, now,
you might have to go back.
Now I have rejuvenated energy. I might have to do it tonight. I might have to do 2 albums.
When when we got the word of this, I got to go back to the classic. My first foray into Bone Thugs.
Which one was that?
I heard them at the Boys and Girls Club downstairs, big screen TV on the MTVs. They had playing the Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
Thuggish Ruggish Bone was on at the Boys and Girls Club.
Thuggish Ruggish Bone was on the Boys and Girls Club.
So good for you.
I had to go pick up that Creeping on a Come Up.
Love that album.
So I'm gonna hit you with something off that. All right. We love y'all. This is the Hip Hop Heads Podcast.
Everybody take care of yourselves and take care of each other.
That's
right.
Exactly that. You can check me out everywhere, Vega the Chosen, and the Hip Hop Heads Podcast at thecryptonline.com. We'll check you out. We'll peep you soon. Here's one for you, Jelani.
I'm gonna fucking crush you guys with my listening sesh.
Oh, yeah.
No surrender.
My nigga just a nigga business, so can I get a witness? Can you the better to kick this? Gotta get my shit and then you fucked up. They buck their bang. Niggas ain't talking about them things. Thugs, wine, mine, hine, swine with a good time clang. Come again now, they drop down. When I'm off the block, fuck them cops. Me and Krayzie, better do the on your daily. Gotta get them up to the clock, so I can serve me drugs and maintain to the brain. And stuff for mine, the slight things won't live the dope game. And it won't ninja, as long as my niggas remember. Never tender, get rid up off the clear, nigga, fucking no surrender. No surrender. No surrender.
No one in the cover to hit me a lick up, find me a victim to stick up, pick up, rolling an apple, slipping, that's why I'm tripping, bloody victim, get him when the time calls, dog. Take 211, better ducking on these niggas, wells involved. Fuck with the hoes and come to po-pos, nigga done pint they pigment, me got the fleece and get my creep on, bone get gone, hit it on tire, master gas and dash on, jump out of the hottie, moving body, hitting them cuts and trails, running like with lunatics, gotta make it back to Hazel Dell, and shaping the loot in the chase, fucking me gay, some nigga remember me killer, me no surrender, 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 me killer.
Putting me on my knees, telling me moving I'm dead. Cause I'm killing all y'all bitches, turning them blue suits red. And then I'm coming to that funeral to shoot that bitch up. Because I know that's where your bitch is bound to meet up. Cop killers all over that chest line. I know what to do with that best mine. 22 shots I kill her. You don't wanna fuck with Bone, nigga. And it really ain't shit to pull the trigger on a copper. Cause if I go down, some of y'all going down cause I'm going down Papa. Some motherfucker coppers. Let me catch you slipping, nigga. Bet I pop ya. Pop, 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 pop.
You better believe it's judgment day. Some nigga just throw your pumps in the air. Now kill 'em, couple like you just don't care. And dig 'em, creeping, me peeping. Gotta watch them purple sleeping, put 'em in deeping. Gotta me keeping till I'm reaching. Gotta get mine every time. Just to be over in 9-9. So nigga get up as a crime. Gotta be more coppers dying in the line. And fucking with thugs. When I just think of my goods. Struggling to cut me and my nigga. Work gonna rip them guts and they go red in blood. Better check yourself next time you test and try to smoke a nigga. Bitch, remember me killer, me no surrender. Me no surrender. Nigga, me no surrender. Me no surrender. Don't make me put one in ya. Me no surrender. Don't make me put one in ya. Me no surrender.